Football Fever, sponsored by GTCC, Hardees, and Shift Ed.
Welcome into Week 7 of Friday Football Fever, Thursday edition.
Kind of feels weird being here on a Thursday, right?
It feels like it should
like it's
be.
Friday.
Exactly.
Like it's Friday, right? Yeah, most games in the Triad were played tonight since we are expecting tropical weather tomorrow.
But don't you worry, we've got all the highlights and scores from all the big matchups from across the Triad.
Yeah, we're going to start with our GTCC Friday Football Fever Game of the Week, Providence Grove at Trinity. Amanda?
Let's get into the action.
That's right.
Patriots winning the toss here, choosing to receive on their first drive. Chase Whitaker going through the air. I think you can hear someone saying, pick it off. Fans got what they wanted. Jason Brown with the interception. Trinity quarterback Dominic Payne trying to get out of some trouble, trying to pick up some yards himself, and ball pops out. Brady Collins jumping on it. A few plays later, Zane Cheek taking the snap, getting to the outside, and he finds his way into the end zone. Providence Grove leading 7-0 after that. Shortly after, the Patriots find themselves in a similar situation. Andrew Cantor handing it off to Cheek. Same play, same result. Patriots up 14-0. It turned into a rough night for the Bulldogs. Providence Grove wins it 31-0.
31-0. Still ahead on this early edition of Friday Football Fever. Two big matchups featuring 5-0 teams. More scores and highlights are coming up after the break.
Welcome back to Week 7 of Friday Football Fever.
I made the trip out to Winston-Salem for a battle between two unbeatens as East Forsyth made the trip to Mount Tabor. And the Eagles are led by Mr. Do-It-All quarterback Jalen Rayner. Here, he's back to punt on 4th and forever, and he pulls it down, slides away from a defender, and he's off for the Eagles' first down. Then it's Rayner again, this time in the red zone. He calls his own number, and he dives his way in for the score. And the world-famous Two Towels made another appearance this week. Then for the Spartans, it's Samaj Reeves-Smith finding Gio Caesar out the backfield for a nice game, but the Eagle defense was too strong in this one. Now, East is back on offense. It's Rayner to Javonte Connor, and the Ole Miss commit bends the corner, blows through the defender, in for the touchdown.
Wow.
East wins. Unfortunately, this one ended 3 minutes early due to an altercation outside the stadium. East Forsyth remains unbeaten. They win it 31-13.
Hey, 5-0 Central Davidson open conference play tonight against 5-0 Ledford. Ledford with the ball first. Running back Alex Stanford gets the handoff, shakes off the tackler, but he's going to put the ball on the ground. A big no-no as the Spartans recover. Then Central Davidson marches down the field before Brecken Kratz punches in the short touchdown. Panthers with the ball in the second quarter. QB Nathan Carr on the keeper. He's going to run everyone outside and dive in to make sure he ties up the game there. And then Ledford back in the red zone. Again, Carr keeping it again, this time up the middle for the easy score. Give the Panthers their first lead of the game. And the Spartans looking to answer back. The double wing T confusion. Springs ball carrier Keyshawn Breedlove free.
Like a pinball machine.
He is gone. Scores a long touchdown, but Ledford would prevail 40-32.
Southwest Guilford and Northern Guilford kicked off with the winner moving to 4-2 overall. First quarter, Northern Guilford's Jack Mercer airs it out. It's picked off by Southwest Guilford Jaden Graves.
You hate to see it.
We just saw a play like that. Cowboys about to score, getting into some trouble, fumbling the ball here. Jihad Mojali getting on top of it though, scoring. Southwest Guilford up 7-0. Then Mercer dropping back. He comes sacked by a couple Cowboys. Jalen Carr, Lawrence Higgs in there. Mercer had a tough night. He was intercepted 3 times. You hate to see it. Darius Harrison getting this one. Southwest Guilford goes on to win it big, 48-14.
Hey, Dudley loaded up the buses and made the short trip over to Smith High School tonight. Let's kick it off in the first quarter. It is Dudley's ball right here. Check out the pass to R.J. Baker, who gets it inside the 10-yard line. Now it's 4th down, and Andrew Adamore, the second, passes to L.J. Southern, but he just cannot make it across the goal line. They'll turn over on downs. Later in the first quarter, a handoff to Dudley's DJ Parker, who starts to run it in. Gets by a tackler, ends up running backwards all the way to the end zone for a Dudley touchdown. Dudley goes up 7-0. Then in the second quarter, Adamore passes to Nasir Newkirk, who weaves around the defender and runs it in for another Dudley touchdown. This was a trend that lasted all night long. Dudley wins at 45-0.
East Surrey putting its unbeaten record on the line tonight against Wilkes Central. CJ McGill is going to take the first snap, firing it to Anthony Graham, and we have some early trickeration. Graham going to the air,
double pass,
finds Hunter Wells. He's going to take it down the sideline for an 88-yard touchdown. They missed the extra point, so the Eagles are only up 6-0. East Surrey on the attack. Folger Boaz calls his own number, and he's going to barrel his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Protect that shoulder, young QB. But they lead 7-6. This time, Boaz showing off that arm. He drops back and drops one in the bucket for Colby Johnson. He takes it the rest of the way for the 45-yard touchdown pass. Boaz again to the air. The lefty hitting Matthew Keener for another touchdown. East Surrey is going to win it 41-19.
And we had a big rivalry game out in Asheboro as Eastern Randolph took on Southwestern Randolph. Opening possession of the game, and it's the Wildcats running back Devontae Brooks. He's going to break free, and he's in for the touchdown. That's a big old fella there.
Big man.
They're up 7-0. But Easton Clapp once in on the action as he finds Sean Atkins, who takes it down to the, look at that.
Wow.
That cut there. He's down to the 1 there, and it's set up Clapp, who calls his own number and punches it in. 7-6 Eastern after the missed PAT. Later, it's Irvood Cassidy taking the handoff, and he picks up a huge gain for Eastern. The Wildcats, they go on to knock off Southwestern 20-12. And guess what? The Fever will be right back.
Welcome back to week 7 of Friday Football Fever. It's time to check out our Shift Ed play of the week. This one courtesy of Wilkes Central. CJ McGill takes a handoff, fires it to Anthony Graham behind the line of scrimmage. Graham goes through the air, finds a wide open Hunter Wiles behind the defense, and he's off.
He's still running.
Oh yeah, 88 yards for the touchdown. That's our Friday Football Fever week 7 Shift Ed play of the week.
Up next, it's our Week 7 Hardees Drive of the Week featuring East Surrey. East Surrey quarterback Folger Boaz firing it to Colby Johnson across the middle. He's going to pick up that first down. Then Boaz going to hit the screen pass to Brett Clayton. And his gain is also going to move the sticks for the Cardinals, which will set up this Boaz again in the air, connected with Luke Brown for the touchdown to cap off our Hardees Drive of the Week.
And we've got 5 primetime matchups in the running for next week's GTCC Game of the Week, and you get to help decide which one it'll be. Head on over to WFMYNews2.com to see your choices. Just click the sports section and see the list of games. You can vote as many times as your heart desires. And remember, voting ends Wednesday at 5 p.m.
All right, so Walkertown and Reedsville was the only game that was still on the schedule for tomorrow. Well, that's not happening either. That got postponed now to Monday night in Reedsville. So we'll make sure to be bringing you the one game.
The one game.
Monday Night Fever, right?
Ain't nothing better.
Solo fever.
Now, I bet, how glad are you guys that these games weren't being played tomorrow?
100%. It's going to be raining. It's going to be cold, windy. Not my type of time to be holding camera out there.
So we'll still be out there, no worries.
Yeah, we'll still be out there covering the rain, but we won't be out there trying to get highlights.
Thanks for joining us. Have a good weekend and be safe.